my name is Dave Bones, Rich Dad Cashflow Club leader, and we're here today to talk about retirement planning, inclusive of both a savings plan of some kind and considering the option, should we include an investing plan of some kind, where the investment provides passive income, money that comes in whether we work or not. So let's go through some numbers and use a couple of financial calculators that some of you may be familiar with. The first one is an annuity calculator, and the second is a simple savings calculator. So I did some rough calculations, and you can do the same thing. If you've arrived at my website, you'll see it coming across the bottom of the screen. It's www.crushtheratrace.com. If you're here, welcome. And you'll see below both of those calculators. So I'd like to just run a basic case scenario by you. Let's say, for example, for the first 20 years, we'll say the person is 22. From age 22 to 42, they had an initial investment of $2,000, and each year added another $2,000. And the yearly interest rate was 10%. Sounds like it's probably a pretty good rate around these times. However, if you can find that, please do. We're going to keep the numbers simple. So essentially, as you'll see, once you type in those numbers, that would bring about $128,000 and $128,005. Okay, so let's say now at 42, the person plans on retiring at 62, and they no longer want to keep investing additional monies into this plan. So they're just going to let that $128,005 do the work for them. So for the next 20 years, again, they have that same interest rate of 10%, and that's going to bring them $861,154. So let's take a look at this. At that point, who knows, first of all, how much money, how much value that money is going to have 40 years from now. Secondly, if we have done no investing, let's say if we're just strictly a wage earner, how much passive income will be coming in at that point? Of course, the answer is none. So that is a long time span to have that money working just to create money. However, what happens if there is no Social Security coming in? Okay, so now the person's going to have to live off of, for the rest of their life, that money that came in. However, an alternative way of thinking of this, what happens if instead of investing, say, through a bank strategy, we truly committed to always getting a 10% rate of return? And frequently, we're going to get quite a bit more than that. In the Rich Dad Cashflow Club game, typically we look at a strategy and say, are we making at least 35% or more? And frequently, Robert and the heavy hitters get substantially more than that. So the question is, with that money that was spent over 40 years, could we have invested just a little bit of that, or actually invested all of that? Is it possible that we would have gained some passive income during that time? Obviously, the answer is yes. Is it possible that we could have far surpassed the amount of money coming in every month, whether we worked or not, with that amount of investment? I would say comfortably so. So consider that as you're planning, say, for your children's future. Again, the numbers were kept simple just to compare the two strategies. We're not saying one is better or worse than the other, but we're just looking at the effect. Is it important to you to have money coming in whether you're working or not? Are you confident that there is going to be enough Social Security there for yourself or for your children at that time? Or would you rather take individual responsibility and bring in that passive income through your investing? Same exact numbers, but the question is, do I want to have $861,000 from my investment strategy with no passive income coming in at that point? Or would I want a substantial amount of passive income coming in from that point. And then I can decide what to do with that chunk of change at that point. Do I want to continue investing, or do I want to simply just put it into my plan at that point? Thank you very much for listening, and we truly look forward to any comments you might have. Thank you. Have a great day.